Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk.
Hello, Sawadee Krap. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Sawadee Krap. All right, I have plenty on my mind today, and it's very hot here. But I guess we'll get the show started, and then we'll walk around a little bit and wait for some of my viewers to arrive. I do have a few things to say today. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk, and this is obviously your Phuket Walker Alex, and we're currently at Princess Songkla University. It's a Thursday. It's about like 10:20ish, and it's very hot due to the hot seasons in Thailand. It's normal. There is a heat warning, and it's averaging around 33 degrees Celsius daily. So yeah, when you go out there, bring your water, which I did not do today, but also have some sunscreen on. I do have that, but Welcome to the live stream, Juanita. Good to see you. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And of course, it looks like you're going to be doing all the hard work as a mod right now because you're the only one here as a mod. And welcome, Robbie, as well. And did I miss anybody? It looks like we're good to go. Let's get going. Cheers. And like I said, there's a few things on my mind, and we'll be talking about it once we have some of my usual viewers around. And when I do talk about it, I'll get straight to the point, keep it short and simple, of course. But the month of March has been a tough one for me. You guys might have heard or noticed. I have been slightly away from my usual schedule. I have been quite busy as well. I mean, life and staying alive and all that stuff, you know? But yeah, aside from that, I've been busy in my mind. Usually I'm kind of like that in the month of March, and the reason being, for those of you who don't know, is, well, it's my birthday, but also it's also the month my mom passed away some 20 plus years ago. So it's always an emotional month, and I think I have mentioned that on every stream or when I get a chance to, just to let everybody know what's going on. But of course, right now it's about 10:20 here. But thanks to daylight savings time, for a lot of my viewers overseas in Canada, it's nearing midnight. It's great to be here today. This is the spot I come to relax and heal when I need to. Welcome, Hajat. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. Plenty of sun to share, and warmth, well, heat wave wise, and heat warning locally in Thailand. But that's due to the hot season. Hopefully winter is gonna go away where you are, Hajat, so you can enjoy some good weather as well. Well, I think it has gone away, hasn't it? But yeah, before we find a spot, I guess we'll go to the cafe. I guess it's so hot. But yeah, before we do that, I guess I was really excited. Some good news in the month of March. I was really excited to receive a new racket. I was having some grip problems. I was mentioning I switched to band hold. Yes, table tennis top for a little bit. And I got a much lighter XVT balsa carbon blade, which is not very expensive. It has a hinoki top, and then well, a carbon layer obviously, and then a thick balsa core. I used this blade before, but I didn't think much of it at the time. But right now it's a fantastic fit for me to hold my racket properly. But I'll be showing everybody, I guess, on the stream later on when we have maybe a table tennis equipment talk at a cafe stream, something like that. And Robbie says, hello Alex, how are you? I'm doing all right. Well, the month of March has been a little bit crappy for me, and it's not over yet, like I said. So hopefully after today I deliver a few messages, and yeah, I'm ready to move on. Actually, I'm already ahead of myself mood-wise and where I'm heading. That's the thing, right? This channel is kind of like that as well. I guess when I first arrived here, I wasn't really sure what I was doing in terms of the YouTube platform and the channel, and I guess now I have a better idea. So moving on and moving forward and stuff like that is much easier now. See things a lot clearer. But let's head to the pond and then we'll circle about. And of course, we'll talk about what I was saying. We'll talk about. I didn't make it a special kind of chill stream or chat stream or talk at the cafe type of thing. I think it's more natural. We come for a walk and then we just talk about it naturally. Giving more, I guess, emphasis to the idea behind it opposed to everything involved. I don't know if that makes any sense. It will make more sense once I talk about it. But yeah, Robbie, it's hard to answer that question this month. But I've been well. Health-wise, I'm doing okay. Kind of doing good and doing bad, I guess. I'm trying to reach a certain goal, so it's kind of going good on some days and harder on other days. But I think it's because of this month as well. It's a harder month for me. Especially this year, I guess. A lot of changes. And might as well, I guess. We'll bring some more changes. One moment, let me check a couple of settings. We'll circle about quickly and then I guess I'll head to the cafe right away, yeah? And then we can talk about it a little bit. It's really hot out here. And Haja says the weather is nice here in Canada. Hey, cheers, and thank you, Juanita, for staying, of course. Okay, let's head to the cafe. I'll get some coffee. We'll talk about it a bit. And you guys know I'm not very good until I get a cup of coffee anyways. Thank you, Anita. It is beautiful here. Like I said, I picked this place to clear my mind first, right? Especially we are approaching April. There are more days this month, I think. But whatever. And I think April is, well, my belief is gonna bring a new energy. But at the same time, you guys know just last year in April, my dearest cat passed away as well. So, but hey, I think I can deal with it. But like I said, I'm more than ready to move on from this feeling, you know what I mean, that's been adding up. That's also been adding to the reason why I haven't been streaming as much. I have been busy, but also I guess various small things here and there has been causing a lot of stress and anxiety. But definitely not because of the channel in terms of what I'm doing. But once I address things and start heading the right direction, then I can also clear things up and perhaps at the same time clear a lot of strange judgment and stuff like that. Let's head back this way. I know we came this way, but I'm eager to head to the cafe now. But since we're heading that way towards the cafe, but yeah, it has been that kind of month. A tough one to start with. And of course some challenges this month as well, making it slightly harder. But I did mention in my live stream that the month of March, well, just the last one, well, I was ranting quite a bit. But I guess it'll not a continuation of it, but yeah. One moment, let me check on the status first. Why am I having network issues? Alright. And let me get back into the sun so we can enjoy more of that view instead of just in the shades. What was I rambling on about? We'll get it all sorted out at the cafe. But yeah, last stream I was saying the channel has become something quite personal and very enjoyable. Obviously, I come out to have a chat with everybody, my friends obviously, and it's kind of grew into that. And I find it that I want to feel good and comfortable, of course, on these streams. And not all the time you get that, yeah? And I guess March I'm extra sensitive. I can really feel it. I guess when you're not feeling that great to start with, you see things a little bit more clear or at a different angle. Okay, let's go to, I think Amazon should be open. Let's go to Amazon. Oh, what have I done on this side? Okay, let's get back first. Okay. I either started too late or too early. But it's quite alright. Like I was saying, I do come out here to talk to people that want to talk with me, obviously, and enjoy these walks. and obviously the channel now, and I've been kind of doing it that way. Everything should be for the long term, even the walks, the table tennis stuff, and some of the workouts, which I'm trying very hard and struggling to get back into, but yeah, I will. So let me get inside here, grab a cup of coffee. Jeez Louise, I need one. Okay, and let's check out the sun, I guess, before we head on in. Lean, mean, burning machine up there. You know what? I might decide to sit outside. Hold on. Okay, let's get a real cup. สวัสดีครับอเมริกาโน่เย็นครับหวานน้อยอเมริกาโน่เย็นหวานน้อยครับหวานน้อย Hey Modano, good to see you. And I know I always say this, and I don't know why I get a chance to every time, but thank you. You're just in time for coffee time. And today we're at Amazon Cafe next to Princess Songkla University. We're just here to have a chat and reset things. I don't know. I'm ready to move on in terms of away from the month of March. I realize it's still here, but and also move on a little bit in terms of life and everything else, including the channel moving forward as well. Yeah, sounds even better with coffee, Modano. Thank you. Good to have you here, man. I know I've been doing streams a little bit random recently, and I apologize to all my OG viewers, so it's harder to track when I'm going on walks, but I will be doing them more often, especially in the coming months. March has been that difficult for me, and like I said, there's some weight on my shoulder that's been adding to it even more, so yeah, maybe I can do without that weight. I don't know, I might have said this before, less, more. Maybe this time is true. Coconut, and there's my amazing cup of coffee. And cheers to the baristas here. I'll have this outside. It's okay, let's take a seat. Wow. He's sitting outside is actually pretty friggin' awesome. Aha. Nice view, yeah. Okay, everyone. I've been blabbing and blabbing for a while now. Let's get the coffee drinking started and we can talk a little bit. And then obviously walk a little bit more, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Glad to be here. Glad to see everybody that is here in the chats or watching in the replay. Let's get the chatting started. Well, once we settle down. And I guess once after this talk and I get things out of my way, I'll be more myself, if anything. Jeez Louise, where's my 1 second. There you are. All right. Hey, I'm here. Yeah, a little bit all over the place, but I think that's the theme of the month, yeah. And like I said, I want to just clear something out of the way so we can kind of move on forward. I guess we talked a little bit about it briefly on the last rant or live stream, but let's get the coffee drinking started. And this daylight savings time is so difficult for me because for those who enjoy my later starts, well, they don't have daylight savings, so I'm starting quite early for them still, like same time. But for those in daylight savings, I'm starting extra late now. So I gotta adapt to it. But yeah, I might be doing some evening streams as well. So cheers, everybody. Let's drink some coffee and then we'll do some talking. I guess, yeah, hey, cheers, Medano. I guess I'll get straight to it. There's obviously some good things that occurred this month. Cheers, Juanita. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And I often say I just do it for my friends and my people, right? So, having you guys here, I'm ready to begin the conversation, and I guess everybody else can catch on the replay. That's fine. There's a lot on my mind, so give me a few seconds. But yeah, I was saying there's some good and bad. The good is, and it's all related, that we did our first table tennis live stream, which is fantastic. And you guys know my love for table tennis. And I also mentioned that, yeah, my mom really enjoyed it as well, and that's why I play table tennis. And it's been a big part of my life ever since I was young. And obviously, emotional attachment, especially this month where this month she passed away, yeah. So I was very happy that I was able to do my first table tennis live stream this month. I felt like there was some connection to her, obviously, because I did mention it took a lot of encouragement from Sign, a lot of courage, actually. I've been on the island for 12 years, you guys know. I never played table tennis at all, never picked up a racket. So for me, I'm kind of said, you know what, I have a chance now, right? It's very rare, we don't always have time to do the things we enjoy, but right now the circumstances, I have some time, right? And maybe if there are people that enjoy it, right, I thought to myself, I can revisit something I love and not be so afraid to reconnect back to the past, right? Like Don said the other day, in the comments, that when I was telling everybody I was grieving a little bit this month, Don said it's important to remember obviously my mom and those who's dear to us, even though they have passed. And I absolutely agree to that, but it took many years before I can do that. A lot of times, especially in the beginning, is not thinking about it was the best way, right? So, hey, good to see you, Derek. We're having I wouldn't say unhappy, but we're having a more serious conversation. But yeah, let's get to the point. I do talk about a lot. But yeah, so it's a huge emotional factor that I was able to play some table tennis. And not to mention, you guys saw I was there with some of my practice partners, amazing coach, great club, right? Just lovely people, right? And you guys have to understand, and I'm going to get right into the topic. These kids, they are hardworking kids. They're really amazing. How do I know? Because I was one of those kids, right? And they're out there enduring training, getting blisters on their hands, getting muscle sore, and it's because, like any racket sport, table tennis, it's a lot easier to learn at a young age, especially you want to get good at it. So get to the point, obviously for the coaches there, this place, table tennis is their livelihood, right? Like, people dedicate a lot of their time to this, as myself. And obviously it's great to see and connect with people that are alike, like me, although I've been away from it for so long, right? And yeah. So when I had my first table tennis live stream, there was a comment in the chat that was made, and it's a bit cheeky, yeah. And I guess I've seen these cheeky comments before in the chats or whatnot, and I always given the benefit of the doubt, right? But this time around, it's actually given me quite a bit of discomfort, also issues, me and Sai, because we were invited to do a live stream there, and obviously I love table tennis, and you know, the kids, a lot of people at the club, so on and so forth, is watching, yeah. And I think right in the beginning of the chat, you know, someone said, oh, you know, they enjoy real tennis. And it's, you know, the thing is, it's great to share, and everybody has feelings, and it's cool that you enjoy this and that. But be considerate, eh? You know, I used to dedicate a lot of my time doing that because I love it. I want to be good at it. And anybody that plays any racket sport, whether tennis or table tennis, whether there is a billion fans compared to 800 million or 100 million players compared to 300 million table tennis, but that doesn't matter. You know, it just takes hard work and dedication. And like I said, you know, we were invited there as guests. So it's very unnecessary, number one, aside from being cheeky, right? And like I said, you know, your name is in blue. It's one of my mods at the time. And yes, I have to unmod this person due to the fact that I've been feeling very uncomfortable. You know, even though this person has been my mod for a long time, this mod is making me uncomfortable in my own channel more than many times, especially in the month of March. So I said, you know what, man? I told everybody I was down this month, and this person chose to kick me when I'm down. And at the same time, I find myself explaining to, you know, 9, 10-year-olds what this person meant. And I was saying, you know, brushing it off a little bit as, you know, they were just joking, so on and so forth. But I don't know, man, when people have their livelihood in something and they train every day to be good at something, even recreational players, okay, they strive to be better, right? There's a lot of thought into this game of table tennis. So, yeah, if that's not real enough to you, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what real is. And that's the thing, right? I often talk about what I'm doing here at the channel. You know, how everybody tries harder, you know, and especially, sorry, let me rephrase that. That everybody is trying, and there are people that are trying harder than others, especially those that are trying to be nice. Yeah, it's not easy. You do have to try, right? You think people are just born nice. Maybe, actually. Then life kind of kicks in. But anyways, not to drift off. But yeah, so just back to the point. So I find myself explaining to hardworking kids, good people, and also, of course, certain people there that was just wondering what's going on. And I guess if you're a regular viewer saying that, that's quite fine. I guess I'll just block your comment, whatever. But you know, you have a giant blue name and a shield, and I guess people here do know YouTube too, and also they're from the kids as well. They're from top tier private English schools, you know, so they speak great English. So yeah, it's just a very unfortunate situation, right? And you can see that there's some negativity in the reaction. Of course, everybody was excited, the kids, to be on live stream, and the video did quite well, you know, 8,000 views or something. And I'm gonna continue doing table tennis content, man. You know, how often do I say it and people think, yo, this guy is so cringe. He repeats things, he does the most cringe things ever, you know what I mean? But yeah, I keep on repeating things because sometimes I think people can't hear it. Didn't I say a million times that I'm doing these contents for those who enjoy it and want to watch it? And why is it so hard to understand that, hey, if you don't like something, you don't have to watch it. No one's forcing you, though. There's so many channels out there, you know what I'm saying? Right? And Yeah, I think I gave an example before. What's the point of walking into a basketball stadium full of basketball fans, celebrating the sport, enjoying what they're doing, and screaming about how great football and soccer is. Yeah, and soccer is great, but there's a time and place, there's circumstance, and yeah, you gotta sometimes care about other people's feelings, and it's hard, right? I'm not that great at it. My EQ is very low, actually, most of my life. I don't sometimes sense people are upset, right? But then something changed, yeah, in my life, right? I went through some, I wouldn't say a lot, but some suffering, and I start to understand, right? That's why I even said a few times, you can make jokes, you can even laugh at me at my expense. That's no problem. That know when to draw the line, sometimes, right? Is it funny? I don't know. Are you caring about other people's feelings? I don't know. But over here at Phuket Walk, I can just only do my best, like I said, to upkeep what I promised everybody. And I'm going to keep that positivity. And if I'm going to lose some viewers over it, it's not okay. But that's, it is what it is, right? And to be honest, hey, someone's going to talk about it and ask about it, right? So for me, it's a hard thing to do because also you got a great friend, man. Honestly, one of the best dudes I ever met. You know what I mean? And I know he's probably gonna be a great friend, and I expect that, right? And he's gonna probably get your back. That's quite alright, man, and I understand that as well. But sometimes, man, now I look back. You know what I mean? Like you've been a mod here for a while now. Me and Sign thought you were so cool in the beginning, but sometimes, man, it needs consistency, yo. Right? And sometimes consistency came, well, for me anyways, it came from my friends, right? Right? You got cool friends. That's cool. But what are you without your friends? That's also important, right? I don't know, man, but I don't want to make it sound like I'm telling someone what to do. I don't do that. I'm just trying to give my opinion, I guess, on my side. But yeah, I'll stay off this topic now. I guess I addressed this. So I had to unmod somebody that's been a mod for a long time, due to good reasons. One, it's brought issues to me and Sign. We were invited for the live stream. There's no need for that. And there were people, their feelings hurt. You know what I mean? And people did talk about it. And Derek says, "I'm sorry to hear that, Alex. I hope someday I can replace the moderator who brings." No, no, no. No one's bringing me down. You know what I mean? I don't think it was intentional, but it is what it is, right? Sometimes you sometimes don't. Maybe the person doesn't understand what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, also I guess, you know, you're a person of some fame and importance to the community as well, right? So that's power, yeah, a little bit, somewhat. So what are you doing with your power, man? Jeez Louise. Hey, hello. Hey, Sandy. Good to see you. Good evening, Alex. I've learned from personal experience that greatest gift you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. Thank you. And I remember you, Sandy. You're the first ones to comment when my cat passed away. One more. Thank you. That just came from nowhere. But thank you for being here. It's that kind of month for me, yeah? And I guess I said a lot, yeah? But to sum it up, you don't kick your friends when they're down, man. Yeah? All right, you guys look over there. I need a moment, but thank you for being here, Sandy. And if that seemed a bit awkward, I really meant to say I really appreciated your comment. It really hit the spot. Whew. And good to see you, Jazz. It's good that you're here. I'm like next to these people here, and I guess I got a bit emotional. But I'm very happy to see you, Sandy. I didn't mean to get overwhelmed there. But yeah, I did remember your words. Thank you so much. I really appreciated that. Yeah, and signed it as well. We really needed that. I don't think I'm ready to be on screen yet. One moment. But yeah, I'm very glad that I got that off my chest because, like I said, being one of my mods as well, I took it. I take my mods quite seriously. If I didn't in the beginning, I do now. I obviously didn't know what the channel was doing in the beginning, but you guys have seen a lot of changes. Perhaps it got a bit boring in the middle of the changing and all that, but I assure you, once things settle down, and I can keep this vibe, and I can deliver a lot better quality content, of course. But yeah, let's get the mood and energy right first. But yeah, today is a bit of a sappy conversation, and yeah, a little bit disappointing for me inside. But like I was saying, consistency, right? Everybody can be nice for a little bit, but it takes effort. Let me get my big head back on the screen. It definitely takes a lot of effort to be a good person on a regular basis, yeah. For me anyways, right? I didn't start out so well. Like I said, everything became a lot more easier and made a lot more sense when I said, who's my hero in life? Spider-Man. Nah. And then I thought about it. My mom. And then I started to realize that it was very hard to kind of be like her, especially me. I'm a hothead growing up. So, but anyways, my point being that everything made a lot of sense when I wanted to be more like her. Yeah. And one thing about her is she always gave a positive vibe to everybody. Something I couldn't do. And Sandy said, I've been in a dump too these last couple of days too, after the Air Canada accident. Yeah, I saw it on the news. That's horrible stuff. I thought actually I was just, it wasn't real when I first saw it. Yeah, but yeah, prayers and to everybody involved. Yeah, definitely unfortunate, but also out of nowhere, right? Hey, Madano, thank you. Cheers. I usually drink the coffee a lot faster than I talk. Hey, there's that zombie to cheer me up. Thank you, bro. Oh, come on, a cup. Thanks a lot, man. It's that kind of month, man, and it's just a shitty month to be kind of losing some friends, I guess, and also maybe viewers, and also enduring all that. Yeah, but it's good. I thank everybody that's here, including you, Madano. Thank you so much. Let's hold you a banner when we go on a walk later on, yeah. But cheers, man. I appreciate it, bro. I always do, man. But hey, I'm just trying to deliver what I've been saying to everybody for the longest time. Let's try our best to, provide that little escape, now that we got those small things out of the way. Like I said, I welcome jokes and this and that, but man, sometimes there's already a word for this, right? It's nothing special, right? You're being too cheeky, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing new, yo, or a simpler way to put it is unnecessary, right? Or I was saying it, referencing it to, small sarcasm. It one way or another translated to like borderline bullying to little kids that's trying very hard. And also, like I said, I love that sport, man. There's no need to put it down. I think everybody that's played a racket sport, all this and that, and get recognized how much hard work to just play the friggin' sport. But hey, cheers to everybody. Thank you, man. Thank you, everyone, for all the care. Hey, John, how are you? We're having one of those sappy talks today. But yeah, for those of you asking, you might notice, yeah, so I had to do something like that over just yesterday and came to a decision after talking about it. Yeah, so that's that. Hopefully it's explained and it's behind us and there's no extra need to continue it. You know what I mean? I did not block the person. They're more than welcome to watch the content. But if further attacks, so on and so forth, and forget about it, man. It's all right. Like I said, it's for people who want to watch it. Cheers. And also, hey, good to see you, John, once again. I know I said it already, but you can never get too much hellos, I guess. But yeah, and it's good to see Sandy here. It definitely is. Hey, Megan, good to see you. And you know what? Hey, Megan, you're here. You're someone who's always made my day better. Especially on my off days. Megan kind of takes over the chat for me. And I don't know what I'm saying and I'm doing. And she's trying to make sense of it. I catch that. Thank you so much, Megan. And having said that, welcome to the Mod team. But yeah, good to have everybody here. Good to have good friends here. And like I said, I'm doing this for my friends now, man, going forward. And those of you who want to watch the content. And of course, table tennis lovers. I'm going to talk about table tennis, man. I love it. I fell in love with it. Maybe some of you might fall in love with it too. You know what I mean? A lot of you didn't know about Thailand and Phuket before you watched the channel. You guys know plenty of places now. You guys weren't interested in watching a guy work out. Somehow, one way or another, you guys kind of got through that. You guys already caught a table tennis live stream. Come on. It's always good to try something new or experience something new in life, right? Coming from a guy who likes to stick to good old habits and good old things. And in case you missed the conversation, I'm not going to go through it again, Megan. Maybe you might want to catch on the replay. But yeah, it's been that kind of month. But like I said, it's behind us now, hopefully. And I'm looking forward to moving forward. And yeah, also, hey, there's a guy that, and let me pull this channel first. There's a guy that inspired me to start doing YouTubing in the first place. I thought about being a YouTuber for like 10 years. A lot of favorite YouTubers that I watched. Some of them is 8 Miles from Home. Oh, I love them. Sasha and Jay and Story. And also, who else I really like? Flora Note, but Note and Flora. But yeah, having said that, it's Johnny Strides that inspired me, and his channel link is available in the chat right now. And I'm always gonna say that, man. He's just an awesome dude. You know what I mean? I'm some guy, one of the viewers that just saw him walking around Toronto, maybe do some condo review in Thailand, and then kind of say hello in his community, and he was so kind to come over. You know what I mean? And have a walk. And like I said, I'm always gonna be thankful for that. And to me anyways, he's always going to be a good friend. And having said that, two things to say. One, let's keep it funny on a lighthearted note. Keep it funny. Well, it hasn't been lighthearted, but anyways. But yeah, you know why I say bro all the time? Because Johnny Strides on the Stumbles was mentioning that, bro, I don't say that, man. And, it might be for a younger generation. And maybe it's not a generation thing. Like, I never had brothers, you know what I mean? So, and I guess when I didn't have a family, and maybe I didn't go into this, but yeah, like when I didn't have a family, a lot of my friends kind of, maybe I talked about it, a lot of my friends kind of like was there for me, and obviously I called them bros and felt like I had a brother. So that's why sometimes I call people bros, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I guess it is kind of cringe and strange, but I say a lot of cringy things. But yeah, having said that as well, and pull Johnny's link, on this channel, man, I've seen it a few times, and hopefully no more. He's always going to be a friend of the channel, man. He's gotten me started. He's given me a boost. All right, he's always pretty awesome to me, and he always will be. So yeah, there's no need to take jabs at him, so on and so forth. Not here, anyways. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's maybe another reason that contributed to some of the decisions. You know, I also seen that happening here, right? So yeah, I really think the dude is cool, man. Like I said, and that's that. Okay, let's drink some coffee and do more walking and pull a banner from Medano. But thank you so much. I don't want to be all over the place. Let's get back to the walk and enjoy the island vibes. Yeah, but thank you everybody for listening to me blab, and today about something more serious, but like I said, hopefully it sets things straight and we can move forward. Cheers. And once again, thank you Megan for being awesome, and welcome to the Mud team. I feel better already. That was a bit emotional. But I do miss my cat dearly, and yeah, I think it's gonna be like that for many years to come, but I guess the first few years it's gonna be more rough, especially the anniversary of her passing is in April. So you guys kind of know what kind of mood that I'm gonna probably be in. Not a bad one, just I'll keep things positive. And Megan says, cheers Alex, thank you for being awesome too. Cheers everybody, you guys are all awesome. And John says, wow, I just noticed the 9.99. Yeah, congrats on 10K. Thank you so much, John. It is definitely a huge milestone, and thank you for subscribing everybody. You don't mind, you can press that subscribe button right now if you haven't, and hit that like also. I definitely appreciate it, and we'll continue growing. I said this channel is a long-term thing. I guess I rushed it a little bit first year, and you guys kind of know I just welcomed everybody, right? It has taken a turn now, you know, things are a bit different. Like, welcome the people that enjoy watching the channel, the content, you know. And obviously, like I said 1,000 times, I'm pretty boring to most people. So what are you doing here? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be like that here, and I really enjoy it now. I can be more myself as well, right? Hey Yoshi, good to see you. And yeah, John just mentioned that, but like I said, we'll continue moving forward, and hopefully continue to grow together. Yeah, and full of good people. Yeah, people that enjoy the content and so on and so forth, like I mentioned 1,000 times. And Yoshi, if you want, you can probably catch this conversation on the replay a little bit. We talked about a few important things, yeah, as well. But it is coffee time, and cheers to Yoshi. It's quite alright, man. You'll get there. It takes time. And you know what? I never told the story because I don't want people to... One more story. I guess we have a bit of coffee left. And you're here too, Yoshi. And I see you really pushing for the subscriber and the channel count. I mean the subscriber count, which is great. Obviously, I did the same thing, heading towards 1,000. But I didn't want to share the story because I didn't want people to think I'm linking some negative vibe to the channel. It definitely is not. But, you know, in the beginning, I really wanted to get to 1,000 subs. And I went on a lot of walks. I spent a lot of time doing it. And that was the year my cat passed away. And now thinking back, obviously, I wish I spent all that time with my cat. It was a lot of time, and she waited for me every day, obviously, like she always does. And so the way I see it is, everything comes at a cost of time, at least your own time, right? So that's why I've been heading this direction. All right, to me, when I rushed everything and I tried really hard, and I spent a lot of time on it, as you guys saw in the beginning of the first year. It came at a cost. Time away from the last year I could have spent with someone I really love. So it's great that you're on your journey, like I mentioned, and you know, reaching that more subscribers, and I congratulate you. But it's not my theme here, man. Yeah. I will continue growing, like I promised everybody. Everything that's gone through in terms of support, I have put it back to the channel one way or another. Right? Some of them are more visible, some of them are not. And it's because, for example, the table tennis, you know, it costs some money to join a club here in Phuket. Just saying, right? And I'm more than willing to invest in that. It's my personal hobby as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to what I'm saying. This channel now, and like I said, I don't want to put any negativity to this because I did start the channel with my cat Jam together. But that also puts more emotional attachment, more meaning. So like I said, I mentioned it many times, I know the direction it's going to go. It's become something quite personal to me, and we'll continue growing. We'll do the good stuff that we're doing. But like I said, for those who enjoy the content, man, right? And you know, it's great that everybody's congratulating me on 10K, and I feel great about it as well. I do. But you guys can see there's a lot of bittersweet, even reaching 1,000. To me, in some ways, I put a lot of time that maybe I could have spent with someone I loved, like I said, to reach it. So it didn't come for free. Yeah. Okay, let's get the walk started. But like I said, don't get me wrong, I love the channel. It's a huge part of my life, and I'm gonna continue it. It's gonna be different here. Yeah. Okay, let's get walking. And having talked so much about myself, hope everything improves for everybody as well, including Sandy. Like I said, there's quite a bit of tragic news happening worldwide, including one quite local to Canada, Air Canada flight. That accident there, of course, a lot of innocent people involved, including the pilots and a fire truck, I believe. But yeah, just God bless and Buddha bless and whoever bless everyone involved. But let's get the walk started again. I think I'm done with a cup of coffee. But cheers for everybody being here. And like I said, good to see you here, Sandy. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for the amazing comment. It was indeed an awkward reaction. It just brought back a lot of memories at that moment. And yeah, a lot of the comments, man, me and Sai do take to heart. And thank you for the kindness when we need it most. But let's loop around Prince of Songkla a little bit. Maybe go to the pond, chill out a bit, enjoy walking. And pull Madano a banner, man. Thank you, Madano. It's like well past 12 a.m. now, and you know what? Let me put my garbage away. What am I doing? Now, let me get to Prince of Songkla first. One moment. and I gotta check on my settings. Okay, don't tell me we're overheating. We are definitely overheating. Okay, one moment, let me get the fan. Okay, this is where it gets annoying. Gotta put this on, so give me a moment. And I'll try to do it as quickly as possible. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Hopefully everything will be back in order and we can enjoy the pond a little bit. Yeah, maybe make things a little bit more positive. But I mean, it's a conversation that had to be had. One moment. Okay, and we're back. Looking good. And Sandy says, "You're welcome, Alex. I was lurking when I heard you speaking and I had to add my input. And thank you for being here, of course. And yeah, come in anytime, definitely. Or lurk anytime." I welcome all the lurkers. I often lurk, like I said. Oops. There goes my other phone that I shouldn't have dropped. Hey, and also, Madano reached our super chat goal, so let's get us a banner. And thank you for staying up to brave the night, Madano, like you always do, man. And I think I explained myself using the word bro, so thank you, bro. Hope you don't find that too cringe. But I often just call the people that I find cool or are close to me bro. And of course, there are days where I just call everything bro. It happens. But yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let me get to the pond quickly so we can enjoy some of that. And as well as I haven't pulled his link for a while, but it's because I'm not sure when his return will be or whether if he wants his link to be pulled. But hey, you know what? Let's pull Henry's link at Toronto Tech in Transit. And for those of you interested, go over to TDT and check out some of the epic walks and live streams and videos that he has there now. I wish we had a long roof like that here in Niagara Falls. Well, I guess it's easier to have these here. I guess, there's no snow, right? And hey, City Amro, good to see you, man. I just pulled Henry's link and City Emerald's in town, so check out City Emerald's channel as well. The man's from Oregon and he does walks there and live streams and content there. And his link is available in the chats right now. But yeah, having said what I said, I can't really obviously dictate or control or foresee what is being said in other chats and other channels. So, but I could, I guess, one way or another speak for mine and try to do my best here. And also a huge, let me see what this, and City Emerald says, April. I'm looking forward to April, my friend. March has been a really grumpy one, eh? We just had a quite serious talk. Compared to my usual blabbing, I guess. Well, I was still blabbing. And Steve, not to worry, I've been playing a little bit more table tennis, so it's taking some strain on these good old legs. Haven't been at the gym as much as I like to. I do realize I've been away for a bit and kind of promised everybody some special episode, which I'm like back and forth with. But hey, no worries, I'll be back in the gym soon enough. We'll continue those good stuff together. Let's head to the pond first though. But yeah, I was saying, you know, a huge thanks to everybody here that understands, you know, what I'm trying to do. I've seen it, man. I've seen some viewers maybe, you know, that argue elsewhere, just come into my channel and have a good time still. So, hey, man, it can happen. And I definitely appreciate it, you know. I might not always point it out or anything, but I do notice. You know, like I often say, it's okay, people can be different. We don't have to clash just because we're different. There are different places for different things. On YouTube anyways. And John says, I'm already subbed. Hey, good for you. And also, check out John's channel as well, man. As his channel handle suggests. I don't even know if my bot's working. And because I haven't bought the membership, but let's see if it works. But if it doesn't, I'll go home and I guess rebuy that membership. Hey! Oh, that's a different John. But cheers to that, John, as well. But we'll get you one, John. I know you have a channel. But since I pulled the link already, you can also check out John Barrientos' channel. Haven't seen him for a while. Wish he's doing well. But always a positive force when I saw him in the chat. No worries. And that's 321 John Baptist Canada. And we'll get you a link as well, man, so people can check out Niagara Falls, some beautiful views and live streams that you do. When is it a good time to visit Thailand? Well, some people say it's always a good time. But I guess the high seasons are better time because of better weather. It's just not as hot and it's past rainy season. So right now it's kind of like the hottest, almost the hottest time of the year. Yeah, hottest month. And we're approaching Thailand New Year's. We call it Songkla here, and people have a huge water gun fight nationwide. You can check it out. It's pretty hectic. But yeah, so depending on what you like, right? So If you're into that, then I guess April and super hot months like now would be good. But generally, high season starts about, I guess, October-ish. The weather starts to improve, depending every year when, I guess, monsoon decides to say goodbye. And then throughout November, December, January, of course, February, which has Chinese New Year celebration as well. Those are good months. But March, it's not bad. It's good weather, right? Especially this year, the hot seasons came a little bit later on the month, like now, and it's still not too bad. I'm still walking around, right? So I hope I gave a general idea of when's a good time. And there are people that like the rain, right? So they come during the rainy seasons. There's less crowds, less other tourists to be in your way, feel very VIP. And often we experience all of those actually throughout the season on these walks. We've been to Phuket Old Town during all the seasons, and you can see the different vibes there. I guess that's what some of my content is good for. If you decide to go on a certain month, maybe you can go on that walk that I did that month last year to get an idea. Yeah. Okay, let me make sure the phone's all right. It feels okay. And Sandy says, "What a beautiful country. Cheers. I like it here." Hopefully we'll make it to the pond. I need to pull Medano a banner. And Sandy says, "I love to visit, but hate flying." Hey, I know what you mean. I hate flying as well, and the trip to Thailand is pretty long. I remember, well, I took a lot of transfers. I think there's a straight flight now, but yeah, I kind of flew here just a few times and decided to stay. Never mind the flying. If I can make it a home, I guess. Some people say I live in paradise and have the best life. Some other people think otherwise. I like it. Let's get some live band music randomly coming from, well, not random, it is the music band room on the left here. And then we'll walk through the cafeteria. We'll go straight to the pond. And once again, I'm gonna try to look like I belong and nothing unusual is happening. It worked a few times when nobody looked at me. Not this time. Oh, the food smells great. Wherever you go. I think that's right here waiting. Jeez Louise. Am I going to be copyrighted? City Emerald says traveling from the US to Thailand by boat typically takes 3 to 6 weeks. Well, if you got a nice yacht or boat to make the journey. I'm sure there's some people that travel by boat as well. And we seen the marinas here and all the yachts on our walks as well. And thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate you. Like today is especially, I don't know. Sometimes you never know what's going to happen. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. And, you know, of all the people in the world, you guys should know I'm really lazy, or maybe I just don't like reacting immediately. I do take a look first, give chances, and often think, of course, give benefit of the doubt. It's unfortunate, I guess. But this pond is lovely. Hey, Trojan's in the house. Good to see you, Trojan. Always is. And we're at the pond checking it out. You missed all the boring talk, so lucky you. But it was kind of serious today if you want to catch it on the replay. And also, welcome Megan to the mod team as well. Well, and Trojan's just in time for banner time. Today's banner is quite special. It always is, but today I'm a bit more emotional. But hey, it's great to see wonderful people here with me. And yeah, it got a little bit more emotional thanks to Sandy, but in a positive way. But thank you, Madano, for making things more positive like you always do, man. I always appreciate you for being a friend, like I always say. And I often call you bro, not because well, maybe because I'm super cringe, but at the same time, man, that's a word that I say to people I respect. But it's okay if Johnny doesn't like it. I'm fine calling him guy or dude or just maybe Johnny. But cheers, Madano. Enough about Johnny. We're here to talk about you. Thank you so much, man. And hopefully I can deliver more quality contents going forward for you and everybody. Keep the journey going. We'll grow together. Surely but slowly, slowly but surely. Well, if we go quickly, I wouldn't mind as well. But surely. But enough of me. Thank you for being awesome, Madano. I believe not too long, a year ago, sometimes around this time, I just became, I think, monetized, and you were our first member, and also first super chat, and also first mod, I believe. So cheers, man. Thank you for being awesome. And since then, we gone through a heck of a lot together. I did not expect so much change in the past 2 years. But I'm glad that, hey, we endured it together with everybody here, my amazing viewers. Definitely a victory. And let's keep on walking, trekking, and have a good time while we're doing it. All right, have a good night, Sandy. And like I said, whether you're in the chats or just lurking, you're always welcome. And me and San will always appreciate your kind words for our lovely daughter, our cat, Jiang. And of course, I hope your day and your month and your year improves and gets better. And wishing you good health. I think that's the most important thing. Hey, math doctors! Sadi krap, sabadi mai kap. Hope you're doing well and in the mood for Thailand. Well, Phuket, anyways. We just kind of walked away from the pond, but there it is. Good to have you join us. You missed all the boring talk, so you dodged the bullet. Hope you're gonna enjoy the walk a little bit. I I am gonna call this a victory lap now. I guess we spent a lot of time talking today, and I do have some commitment today. But hey, thank you everybody. It was the episode was a bit off, different, some full of up and downs, kind of like the past few years. But I'm glad I was able to share some of my thoughts with everybody, and even some of the things that I didn't intend to share, like perhaps when I got monetized and worked really hard, you know, at building the channel. I even told you guys when Johnny Strides came to visit, it was 2 days after my cat passed, right? And it had nothing to do with him, obviously. It was just the timing of how everything occurred. So, yeah, you know, everything comes at a certain cost. Obviously, I didn't know my cat was gonna get sick and all, and I invested a lot of time this year into the channel. And I did start the journey together with my cat, and I'm gonna take the positives from it and continue the journey. I did say health is the most important thing, but also time, yeah? Everybody's time is important. And I appreciate everybody's time here, spending it with me, whether on a replay or, like I said, lurking or in the chats. City Emerald. All right. I guess I've talked a lot today. We're gonna wrap up the stream soon. This would be the victory lap now. But hey, thank you everybody. You guys have been great, man. You know, those that are here and still here with the channel. And my new subscribers, my old subscribers. Thank you everybody. Like I said, hey, this will continue, man. And it'll get better. Because I think we're just getting started. I started the stream saying maybe I know what I'm doing with the channel now and the identity of it. Obviously, it's still linked to me quite a bit. And whether we're in terms of personality or how we do the channel, maybe we're extremely different from Johnny Strides or some similarities. But I will always appreciate Johnny Strides, and he's always a friend here. You know, I don't know with other people, but for me, I don't get a lot of help in life, man. So those who helped me, I recognize it and realize it. It's a big deal, all right? Ah, I forgot to walk on that bridge I like to do. And I guess having said that, let's give myself a little encouragement and a pat on the back. I certainly didn't waste his visit and his opportunity to walk with me. I think I did well to do something with it and make it something positive and not waste his time as well. Everyone has a different way of speaking. I don't think you sound cringe, Alex. It's okay, I do say the most cringe things at times. Like greater powers comes greater responsibilities. Obviously, I didn't say that myself. But that's what makes it cringe. But I did have an excuse on why I keep on repeating myself. Well, a lot of times that's what I believe, obviously. And also, I guess some people miss the point too. So I try to repeat it to see if they get it. But I guess at the end of the day, sometimes communication is overrated, yeah? If you mean well and you're positive and you're here to bring some positive force and you're trying, I'm sure that can be accomplished. Sometimes words make things more complicated. And you guys are like, what is he talking about? See? See? It's making things complicated. And you guys know I love dry jokes as well, so it's not totally a shocker that I'm quite cringe. It's alright. I've been that way actually, so it's not new to me or the people that know me. But yeah, thank you everybody. I came out to have a chat with everybody. I think, yeah, that's enough talking about that. That it's a month of good and bad. Like I said, it's always challenging, the month of March. But I was very happy that to do a wonderful table tennis live stream. We'll be doing more of those, whether talking about equipment or just playing some ping pong, or me and Sign going at it with whatever upgraded skills we're gonna get from coaching. But yeah, it's great that I got to do something that I really love, and I fell in love with it mainly because my mom, she also played with me when I was young. Dry humor is not my cue. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. Why? I don't know why either. Who cares why? Let's have a good time, and tomorrow's another day. Hopefully things in terms of the bad is behind us now. I know March is still here, but April is approaching soon, and hopefully we'll have a good April, yeah, however tough it may be. I'm sure you guys, one way or another, will get me through it, but March has been difficult, like I said, and one way or another, it's okay now. It was a little bit harder than other times, but I think I got through most of it now. And also, like I said, I got something off my mind. I feel a lot more comfortable streaming now and what I'm doing. And like I said, it's great to have good people and great to have to be surrounded by good people. So thank you to all my amazing mods, amazing viewers, and amazing members. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, the conversation was a bit tough today, even for myself, and a lot of blabbing, yeah, so enough of me. Wishing everybody good health and a wonderful day, because I'm your Phuket Walker Alex. Sawadee Cup, Sawadee Ka, and Sawadee Ja. And I shall catch you all later. And once again, cheers, bro, Medano, for cheering me up. Appreciate it. And of course, each and every one of you that cheered me up as well. And Sandy, we will always remember what you said. Thank you so much. In time of need, those words save lives. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. A huge shout out to everybody here. Of course, Megan, thank you. And congratulate on the new mod position. And thank you, John. I'll be trying to get a link for you soon, and probably need to subscribe as well, but don't worry about that. I'll get it sorted out. Hopefully we'll get a link for you also. And cheers to Trojan. Always a pleasure to see you here. And Trojan's adding to the joke, because you're stuck on Z, maybe that's why. Thank you, Trojan. Hope to see you soon. Juanita, thank you for being here from the beginning to the end. City Emerald, good to see you here. Always is. And like I said, I promise, man, I will continue that journey. You keep me accountable. You guys all do. And I'll be back in the weight room soon enough. And cheers to Math Doctors. Thank you for coming in. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of the Thailand vibes here. And let's see if I missed anybody. Yoshi, the GTA Explorer, good to have you join us. And Hajat as well, good night to you. And I think I missed, hey, I might have missed some chats, so sorry if I missed any chats, but yeah, I'll be signing off now. Please do stay for the outro music. It's been updated with the new members list. I'm not sure about gifting memberships anymore. It's been really delaying things. But anyways, enough of that. Please do enjoy the outro. Thank you, everybody. There's a lot of blabbing and talking from me, but yeah, hopefully it sets things straight. And the next stream and tomorrow will be a better day. Until we meet again, take care and enjoy that outro. Cheers to all my members.